Sorry, I figured out that the my dash cam mount had come loose on the front of the bike. As you can see, it's quite jittery and wavy. The camera's trying to correct itself and is unable to. This will be the last footage I have from the dash cam, usable footage anyway. So you see me coming up on the Metamora Canal covered bridge. There'll be more on the canal covered bridge in the GoPro after this section in the next video clip. Thank you.
Greetings everyone, this is Larry with Rushing Forward Adventures again. I have arrived at Metamora in the Whitewater Canal. This also is a historical site that Metamora itself is. I decided to ride the bike down here. We're going to cover this canal bridge, which actually puts the canal goes through that, so the canal boats would go through that over the river here. So as you can see, I did take my mic to walk up here. This is a historical train track too, which I believe they have, well, they used to have summer rides, but doesn't look like it's been ran for a while. So there's the overflow. There's the chutes where the canal drains into the river. This is an arch style bridge. Of course, I'm not going to go down on the side, but I'll find out more history about when it was actually built. Looks like the walk path's on the other side, of course. Looks like they're draining off the canal because the gates are open. If you look there at the bottom, there's gates on both sides, and they got the gates on the right side open, so there's not much water in the canal. It looks like the canal needs to be dug out. That's probably what they're doing. I don't know what kind of bird that is, but he's not liking me hanging around here. I don't know if it's a turkey or not. Sure looks like a turkey. Yeah, it's they're draining it off. They may be dredging it because they run the canal boats through here for tourists, which it's really a little early for the tourist season, so I'm up here a little bit early. But the whole town of Metamora is pretty nice. A lot of people down here have little shops, craft shops and so forth, and it's pretty cool. Looks like the Whitewater Canal Trail, Metamora Trailhead is here. Hiking trail runs along the river here. But as I said, I know I've been down here during Halloween, and boy, they go really all out for Halloween, and I'm sure they do also for Christmas. So it'd be a good daytime or day event for people with kids and so forth like that. Well, we are going to take off and try to make another bridge before it turns dark. So we'll see you then.
Duck Creek Aqueduct Covered Bridge at Metamora in Franklin County, built originally in 1843, was partially destroyed by a flood in 1846. It was rebuilt in 1847 using a Burr Arch Truss design modified with iron rods and anchor plates. It may be the only operating covered wooden aqueduct in the United States. It carries a white water canal over Duck Creek. Thank you.
Well, folks, we've arrived at the Snow Hill Covered Bridge. There is a plaque here. Snow Hill Covered Bridge, built between 1894 and 1895 over Johnson's Fork Creek by John Horn and William Butts, to a Howell Truss designed by John Burkett. All men were local residents. Bridge was imported passageway to Cincinnati markets. Rests on stone abutments with wing walls including X-bracing framing. Bridge braced with iron bolts and vertical iron rods. Let's see what it says here on the other side. Okay, bridge honors landowner Lemuel Snow, a Revolutionary War veteran. Deemed unsafe in 1986, it was closed to traffic. Community supported restoration project resulted. Roof and wood flooring and other elements were replaced in 1987. Bridge was reopened in 1987, listed on the National Register for Historical Places in 1995, and restoration and construction project began in 2000. Looks like nice restoration, and looks like they tried to keep it somewhat original. Nice little creek there. There's no traffic coming, but we'll go across here and see what we got. It's a sharp turn right there, so I don't want to walk down there too far. But it is a Howell Truss design. Looks like there's still a lot of original beams, but some are definitely newer. Flooring is, I would say, yeah, it's newer. They did use some of the old. And that support looks like that might be still original. Of course, sawmills were in use in the 1880s, so but I think a lot of these are still original trusses, and the iron plates, and oh, got a car coming. Alright, well, I will back out of here and well, they've passed. I don't want to get too far off there's a private property over here, but that is a nice reconstruction, and it is, you know, you can drive through it. So rode through it with the bike. Just got to be careful to try to stay out of the lines, but we'll go and see if we can get another. Well, folks, I've made it. This is a little different design. This appears to be a king arch or a king post design. It looks like it was privately built. It's called Seal Barn Covered Bridge. It's over Big Cedar Creek. It is old. It is in disrepair. I am not walking across it. I believe it might actually be on private property. I am next to the road, so I'm not going over there. It looks like they have put a roof on it, and the creek is flowing pretty good. It looks like a nice creek, but as you can see, it is quite in disrepair, still standing, and I'll have to find out what year it was built, but I would say it was privately built. And like I said, it is definitely, it looks like a king post or queen post design. I think this is a king post because of the way the arch goes up. But that being said, those are hand-hewn timbers going up. Those are hand-hewn timbers. So look at the crossbars. See the hewing marks on them? That hand-hewn. That is awesome. Looks like they put cables in there to help support the span. The center beam up there is load carrying. That's why the diagonal brace is going against it. But at any rate, this is a neat old bridge, but it is, I'm going to say it's probably closed. That's why you have to really look for it on maps. And this is a country road, but it looks to me like the road that this went to was cut out of the side, because I can see stone work on the other side. Alright, well, till the next. Thanks for watching. I am going to get out here and take a good picture of it over the road. Well, that's a nice look with the bike sitting there.
Okay, Seal Private Barn Covered Bridge near Brookville, Indiana, in Franklin County. The bridge was built by George Roos in 1905 and is a queen post truss design. It spans the Big Cedar Creek and is not open to the public and is on privately owned ground. Thank you.